Hi YouTube, this is Nixie. This is my second video of the day. I'm alone and I have time, so I'm going to go ahead and give it. Make this one. This one is going to be about my process so far. What I had to go through for my insurance, what my doctor's requiring, and such. Of course, I'm carrying my water. Sorry, I'm thirsty, but I have to learn to sip to get ready for post-op when I have to sip 64 ounces. Okay, so what I do for my insurance, I finally got insurance that will pay for this, but it's a process. They require me to be on a 6-month weight loss diet followed by my primary care doctor. Even though I've been on 20 million diets over the past 20 years, 22 years I guess. So I have to go to my primary care doctor every month and get weighed in, and we have a form. Let me show you that form that she has to fill out to document. And it has like my name, my initial weigh-in, my blood pressure, weight, if I've lost any, if my BMI's changed. I'm on a 1,200 calorie diet. I do water aerobics mostly. I do walk. I did get brave and go upstairs in the gym and use the treadmill and all that thing. I just don't feel comfortable with my size with everybody, but I figured, hey, it's my health. Who cares what they think or what I look like? Okay? Anyway, so I've been doing that also. And then we just discuss all this. And also it says on this, you know, that I understand the diet, that I brought a journal, that I'm doing the exercise, and that I'm being compliant with it. Also, it says what I need to continue to do, and then also, it has if I'm taking any medication like Phentermine, Venical, or any other. The doctor offered me that, but I don't want to take that because I don't want that in my system. And plus, you know, I've tried all that. I've tried Fen-Phen when it came out, and I lost, you know, 20 pounds in a month, but then it went off the market because of the heart issues. What else I tried? I tried just Fen-Phen, regular Fen-Phen. Of course, you lose weight, but as soon as you come off of it, you know, it goes right back on. So, I don't want that. But they document this every month for my 6 months wait. But how I started on this, my doctor, Dr. Talker, she is wonderful. I love her to death. With my knees, you know, I have arthritis in my knees, and she suggested having the weight loss surgery. She's actually the first doctor, that primary care doctor that I went to, that actually encouraged me to go to that. I don't know why. Some of the doctors here that I've been to don't want nothing to do with it, nothing at all. But she does, and she's had one of her workers in her office has actually had it. So she knows. Dr. Mancini is my doctor. He's at University of Tennessee. He's wonderful. I love him. And Lynn there, she is wonderful. She is the nurse coordinator, and she just tells you how it is. And I need that. I need somebody to just tell me how it is and what I need to do. She sent me there. I went to the first appointment. I keep all my appointments on my phone. So if you're just starting this, keep documents of everything and records of everything. So you have it. Mine, I do my phone because my phone's always with me and I always have it. So whatever. If you have to have a notebook, folder, binder, whatever you need to keep up with it, I would keep up with it, and keep all your receipts also. My first appointment was on the 18th of May. I went and talked to Lynn. She gave me, asked me which one I wanted to do. They checked my insurance to make sure they pay for it, because not all insurance pays for it, unfortunately. It's what your company chooses. Then I went to the seminar. This is actually the third different seminar I went to. I went to one in Nashville several years ago because when I first started wanting to do this, of course, my husband's insurance would not for it. And so I couldn't do it then. And then I went one here in Knoxville, hopefully trying to figure out a way to get the insurance to pay for it. But they said no, they don't pay for it, not even to bother with it. But this is my thing. They paid for my breast reduction. It was United Healthcare, and they didn't cover it, but they paid for it. So I was hoping maybe, since it's even not covered, that the doctor could get them to cover it just like they did with my breast reduction. But they didn't. But so I went to the seminar then, and then I had another. In between all this, I have an appointment from Mancini, then I go to Dr. Talker for the monthly weigh-in. So I went to another one with Misha, and then on June, let's see, when did I go? I know it's on here. In June, I went to see, on June the 19th, I went back and seen Lynn, and she set up appointments for me to have a GERD test in July. They weighed me every appointment, of course, and everything, and stuff. So, and then I met with the insurance lady, and she gave me, I'm going to show you my checklist. You will have a checklist. Yours will be different, maybe shorter, maybe longer than mine, of things I had to do that the doctor required and my insurance required. So she gave me that and told me what my insurance required. I guess it's called the policies, or it's in your employee handbook, but this she highlighted for me because my insurance, I don't know if you can see it, requires that I cannot lose no more than 30% of my body weight in 6 months period on this doctor supervised supervision. It's the first time in my life I've been told not to lose weight. So I'm like, okay. So that scared me. So I gained my weight back in that month, and I'm still scared of gaining or losing too much weight, and they won't pay for it. But Lynn assures me that to lose all the weight I need to, because it's healthier for you before your surgery. The more weight you lose, the better you do afterwards. And I want to do great on this. But here's my program and my insurance requirements. This is my first list that I had. I folded it down because it has personal information on it. But it had 12 things on it originally. And I'll tell you some of the 12 things I had to do. One of them was the 6 months thing. And then I had to have a year's worth of documentation from a primary care doctor, a gynecologist, any kind of medical doctor that I've been overweight for a year. Again, your insurance may require something totally different, so make sure you know what that is. You can even call them and they will tell you. Some of the testing I had to go back on July 1st for a GERD test, and that's where you take, I had to drink some like Alka-Seltzer stuff. It wasn't too bad. And then the brine, and they watch how I swallow, and it goes in my stomach and in my intestines. It wasn't too bad. You don't eat before. Some people, it's really bad, and others not. So, and that took about 2 hours. And then I had my second ED class. I met with Dr. Talker again on the 9th, and then the 16th I had, or 17th, which was my birthday, I had a my second ED class, and that's when they went over the nutrition requirements and gave me a bunch of pamphlets and stuff like that. They want us to have 120 grams of protein, learn to sip your water, chew your food to a paste 25 times, and it's very hard to do that. And not to drink and eat between your meals. This is all in preparation to have post-op. I'm beginning to understand why. I'm thinking, I told David, my husband, David, I said, why do they want me to do this now? And it's hard. A lot of it's hard. It's habit. Change your habits, change your lifestyle. So, that's what they told me in that class. And I had blood work drawn that day, about 12 tubes. The girl that done it was really good and everything. I was low on vitamin D, which I already knew. Dr. Talker had fed that. I'm fixing to run out of time. So I will make another. Oh, let's keep going. Okay, good. Thought it was going to cut off on me. All right. Vitamin D. So Dr. Tucker had me on that, and then my iron was low. They check better than I think your regular doctor does. So I'm on an iron pill now, and of course I'm taking a multivitamin also. And then my next appointment was August. I had a psych evaluation, and that took 3 hours. It was pretty simple. I was scared before I went in to take it, but it was okay. And that's just a check to make sure that, you're stable, you know how to follow the diet and everything. Then I had to take a 600 true or false test too that day, but I was done within 3 hours, so it wasn't too bad. And then on the 16th, 8th, I went back to Dr. Talker, and then when did I go? And I seen Dr. Mancini on the 20th of August, and he talked about the procedure, and I had answered any questions or anything, made sure that the gastric bypass was the one that I wanted to do. He talked about the sleeve, and, he said since I had my mind made up on the gastric bypass, then that was the right decision. And I really do feel that way because I'm a sweets person, and the sleeve does not take that away, from what I understand. So I need the gastric bypass. If I'm going to do this, I want to go all in and do it. You know what I mean? Okay, so my next appointment with Dr. Tucker is the 7th of September, and then my next appointment with Lynn is the 30th of September because she went on vacation, but that's okay. And that will be my third ED class. And so that's the process. We're going to submit the insurance in October, so hopefully keep your fingers crossed, everything will go through and I'll get approved. But thanks, YouTubers. I just wanted to let you know where I was in this process, and thanks. Bye-bye.